Well, that won't happen anytime soon, so I'm fine.
What time is it?
Copy link.
Oh, it's already 27.
Hang on, I've got to mute my mic.
Where's this here? Remove copy this. Wasn't the like multiplier for this like ×9 and ×3 or something like that?
Yeah,
Cool.
the
9 tires, 3 fuel.
yes.
I mean, in the last game, that would have made the Porsche stronger than the Toyota, but in this game, the Toyota's just better.
Yeah, tires 3, fuel. Tires 9, fuel 3, and refueling is set to 7 liters a
lobby is
second.
open.
Oh, fuck. No, not go back on track. Bloody. Well, it's just early for once.
Yeah.
Like really early. It's not even 30 yet.
Well,
I am quite surprised that I'm still 5th in the championship. Although I am surprised that Mercer is in front of me in the championship.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
hello.
Hi, I'm back. Who are you? I'm front. Who are you? Oh, wait, what?
This was really weird. I was paused and I was typing in the chat, but I still had control over my car.
Oh yeah, that's
right,
weird.
we can't... Are we not allowed to use softs in this race?
Nope.
No. And you have to use both compounds, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Mediums and hards both must be used.
Ooh, hard.
I haven't done enough testing to know what actually to do, so I'm just kind of winging it.
I had no money to test all the cars.
You broke ass bastard.
It's well documented anyway. I think I only own the Porsche, but I did get mine for a Toyota, but decided to just stick with a Porsche. I actually bought the Toyota, and I'm not going to use it.
Wait, MS, you should come down near where I live and move to Runcorn where Key lives. Those guys have no money.
Awesome. This game, crazy. I just had a moment in turn 1, so I took the emergency exit.
Reset.
I got a 5-second penalty, and then I was
Reset.
I had a cone stuck to my car, and until it was gone, I got another 5-second penalty, probably for pushing the cone around.
And some damage too.
No,
the cone.
actually not.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
the constant damage, alright.
Something that was really, or that is really weird on the F1 game, the latest one, is depending on your frame rate, you will get literally different driving experiences. Like with the second chicane at Monza, if you go at 60 FPS, you can go fine over the sausage curb. But if you play it, for instance, 120 FPS, you will get launched up.
That's a terrible lap.
Hey, Dennis. Oh, come on.
Holy moly, you get some big boy penalties if you cut only a little bit.
I might not even get a lap together.
For you it's Spa all over again.
Yeah.
Oh, here we fucking go. I see that Holden is currently holding on to 5th place.
Those jokes will never run out.
No, they will not.
Do you want to go in front, MS? Do you want to slipstream?
Oh no, all good.
I don't think MS does slipstream. Is there like a massive slipstream train right now?
Yeah, it seems so. Just ahead of me.
God, F1 must be bored.
Yeah.
It needs to like have a monumental accident to make things more exciting.
He needs to serve a 90-second stop-go penalty.
I think this wouldn't be enough.
About 90 years. That would be better.
90 seconds is almost a full lap.
Yeah, but 90 years is almost 90 full years.
There we go.
Still 1.3 seconds slower than everyone.
Oh great, I have somebody to run. Don't worry, as soon as Cartman returns, it'll be him that's the main target again.
For the ramming,
Yes.
hasn't he endured enough already?
No. You can. Oh, you fucking dumb fuck.
Who?
Me.
Oh.
Thanks, Mr. Sean. The McLaren is quicker on a straight. Okay, one last try, but I think this will bring me nothing. No, then it's not free choice, but it's all hybrid cars. All Group 1 hybrid cars.
Beginning to think I made the wrong choice of car.
And why so?
Well, the Toyota hybrid doesn't last eternally like it did on GT Sport.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's also why I excluded the GR010.
Yeah,
Because
it lasts only
that-
for 25 minutes. And
That
then-
hybrid doesn't deploy in the whole lap. It stays at a high level, but it deploys slowly. For instance, with the 919, it deploys all of its energy throughout the entirety of the lap.
I've always been shit with hybrid cars. I can't drive hybrids to save my life.
It's hard to get the
I
hybrid
really-
to do stuff in Parabolica. You almost have to like force it to activate in Parabolica.
Whoever is on the main straight right now, please, if you are slow, move out of the way. Oh, it's you, Line, I see. Although I did mess up turn 1 and 2 slightly. Two minutes.
3 years.
Oh. Sorry, Flippy.
It's okay, I've got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm on the third lap of these tires, and I'm not charging my hybrid, but we'll see how it goes.
Thank you very much.
Messed up. Fucking Ascari chicane. Otherwise I would have been P2. Right.
Mr. Sean, come on, don't be blocking me in the Scary now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will. Just one moment.
I've just crashed into Merciful Loss.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Well done. Didn't get second.
Red X. Going back in.
Yep, looks good now.
I'm
Was
just
this
driving into the front of Mercer's car.
I was like a second up, but then Mr. Sean was in a Scary, and I just lost all the time.
Thank God.
No, wait. I need to finish.
Here we go.
Now, if I'm not starting on second place because I didn't get the time to cross the sector time.
I'm also starting out of the pits.
No,
No, it doesn't apply ananymore. As long as
Yeah, exactly.
you don't even need to
No,
be
but
in the
I
track.
did the Red X and
Back in.
last time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Rolling start.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what? Why?
Oh!
What's
Because
going
I
on?
chose that.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
God, you need.
Hey,
therapy.
I'm starting in last place. What the hell?
What?
I'm starting in last. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Go on, Michael.
Last to first challenge coming in hot.
Ooh. Whoa, what was that? What is it? Was that a leg?
We almost like Max and Lewis did there, Michael.
Oh, for fuck.
Overtake it, McCall.
I didn't actually see anything happen.
Why? Mercy should really wait before I cross the sector timing because it does
Ah, that was a bad
impact you.
corner.
Suddenly I need to do a lot of catching up. Yay.
Well, Deza's ahead of me now. I think he's on mediums.
Yeah, how did us three gap Dazzler? I don't know.
Because I'm slow on hard tyres.
Yeah, we're on mediums, I'm pretty sure. That was almost an accidental super dive bomb.
Yeah, I just noticed, but it would have been too late.
Yeah, I was way too late to make a move there.
How many laps is this race even?
20?
Not good. Trying to leave space doesn't work.
Oh, I just did it with Mr. Shawnee, but splendid.
No.
Sound like you're being sick.
It almost was. It was the sketchy part. It was the scar at the midpoint. My car just was sideways and I had to catch it.
To be fair, I sound like I'm being sick when I'm lifting heavy objects. Oh, you fuck. Only problem, I've got Holden behind me now and I'm pretty sure he's on hards.
This race is going from bad to worse for me. What are you guys doing?
Oh, you're so lucky Mangino isn't here. He would have taught you something about weaving around.
Just try and break the toe. I think the toe's got better tires.
Are we referring to a certain GSYJ incident at Fuji by any chance?
Yeah, maybe.
Don't drive like a pleb. Remember in that clip, Mong said, if you're gonna weave on the straight, you can fuck off. Probably the worst Mong impression, but whatever.
I think it's the closest we can get to.
Oh, no. Why? I didn't do anything different.
That's why I almost threw up a couple of laps ago. Because of what you just did. Except you got bit.
Oh, come on!
Have you spun again?
No, not again, but almost.
Well,
Spinada.
if going from like
right.
second to 8th isn't a spin, I don't know what is.
What the hell?
I need brake balance. This is stupid. My rear tires are fucked.
Brake with the throttle and brake at the same time, and you'll save your rears.
What? That just sounds stupid. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, it actually works. It creates understeer.
I don't like understeer.
Yeah, but it saves the rear tires.
Yeah.
But the last thing you want in the first chicane is understeer.
I feel like you're trying to trick
you want
me.
to use it. Yeah, but you want to use it for corners like the Lesmos. No, I'm being serious. Not
The Lesmos? Aye. It's...
basically any kind of like mid to high speed corner where there's braking involved.
The rear tires are fucked.
I do it in a lot of cars, but mainly MR cars.
Well, keep in mind, most of these cars, I think all of them actually, are four-wheel drive.
Yes, but also there's the different way of driving these type of cars with it being hybrid.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the Alpha in Group 4 is four-wheel drive, and I drive that like an MR car, to be honest, because it's very sketchy under braking. Like, a lot of people seem to not realise it, that you can't really trail brake in that car.
What car?
The Group 4 Alpha.
Oh, I'd never
You know,
tried that thing. It's horrible. Actually, no, the Grip 4 is okay. The Grip 3 is horrible.
The 155, I mean.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Aye. That thing, yeah. I guess you kind of have to drive it, really, don't you?
Yeah. You can't really trail brake in it because it, like, loses control in a straight line very easily. A lot of people have been caught out by it. Seen it in one of Tidgely's videos, actually. The guy that he was side by side with basically pit maneuvered himself onto Tidgely.
Low power with the fastest lap, well then. That's why I'm purple in Sector 2.
Because...
You got slipstream in the last straight, maybe?
Yeah, but also... it's actually a pretty rubbish lap. For a fastest lap, at least.
I just did a 1:33.986. So it's like really close. Blue flags in lap fucking 7? Who's up ahead of us?
Are you lapping someone?
Yeah. F1's about to lap someone.
Well, I would say Mickey, but Mickey's not here. Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag.
You know what? I think F1 might actually be in hards.
If he is, he should definitely seek some hobby or something, because being this bored can't be healthy.
I nailed the sky that time. I messed up the last time, but I nailed it that time. Yeah, he has to be in hards because he's pulling away from me at the end of the stint, and yeah.
Why can't I do those lot times?
Who is it we're lapping anyway? They suddenly got quick whenever we caught them. Jabo?
Oh, okay, I'm alive.
F1 with a 3-second penalty? Is there penalty zones, or do you burn that off at the minute?
No, there's a penalty gate. In fact, I just passed it.
I've nearly murdered myself in turn 1, like 3 quality laps and twice in the race. Michael seen one of them, but I've done that 5 times in total, brick it into turn 1 like that.
I've almost killed myself at turn 1 the moment you were saying all that.
Ah, no, no! Ah.
I nearly killed myself.
I killed myself.
Fucking emo.
Yeah. I was just behind him. He was about to serve a 3-second penalty, and then I put it in the wall at the second Lesmo. Of all places. What a fucking idiot. Stupid car.
Yeah, right. Always blame the car. I also do that.
I am stupid.
Fucking car. Went
Did
to
you
the
just
field.
spun again?
Almost. Went way too long in the tires. Lap 9's too far. Racing hards is...
Just these tyres aren't feeling great. I've almost
Yeah, I think the
died
tires do just wear more. I'm just like belligerently just trying to pretend that they aren't worn. Until they are. I'm just like, yeah, tires are fine, yeah. And then next thing you know, it's like 360s.
It's the opposite of Bono. My tires are gone and then sitting in a fastest lap.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel so annoyed with this race. I am gonna ask Mercer to wait if somebody needs to do the red cross.
Who's that in front of me? Who is it? Oh, it's Speed.
Oh, no way, Holding. What are you doing,
Oh.
like? Fuck's sake. You don't, if you go back out of move, like back out of move, don't back out of the move and then like go and hit me. Fucking hell.
I really thought I would crash into Holden now.
Yeah, I wasn't actually going to overtake him, but he literally backed out, and then when I went to overtake him, he like went and tried to overtake me again.
Yeah.
But did he also cause GTO to crash? Oh. There you go.
Guess he was trying too hard and he wasn't able to. I can't think of a joke. Forget it.
Oh, come on. F1 really was out on hard tires.
Told you.
Then I can say goodbye to my fastest lap, that's for sure.
Pretty much, Dennis. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, he did a 32 in qualifying, so yeah.
I think I also did a 32 qualifying.
Mercer's not pitted yet.
I know I didn't.
Oh, sorry, that's...
Messi, did you have a moment?
Huh?
Yeah, I was 15 seconds behind you, now I'm 6 seconds behind you.
Pitted.
Oh, okay.
Pitted.
I didn't see that.
That's all I'm gonna say. Just imagine the Nessie meme when I make that noise.
Well, I wish you good luck with the medium tires for more than 10 minutes.
Okay. Lighter fuel though. So I might not be as bad on tyres.
Okay.
Also, I like a bit of rear instability.
I was able to
Yeah,
keep
right.
it up F1 up to my
That's what
crash.
she said.
Covering different tire compounds.
Yeah. F1 has to be on hard tires that we can almost keep up with him.
Mm.
It's just ridiculous.
How come Gary's not here again?
He's on vacation.
Where?
Yep.
Yep.
No. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I said where.
and we both said yep.
Greece, I think.
Ah.
Oh, I wish this race could have gone so much more differently for me.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah, but you guys didn't start from all the way from the
Yeah,
back.
right.
But we did get there.
Almost, yeah.
I think your sixth gear's not good. No, your sixth gear's terrible. Either that or you're just like short shifting out or something. No, that's alright. I'm just making it up.
The Porsche definitely seems to be a bit better with its battery.
I think it's got top end too.
Yeah.
Did we get rain at Monza on this game?
Nope.
Possibly.
No, it's not. At least I don't think it is.
No, the radar's clear. It's just like playing with us.
Don't say the
Oh
radar
God,
is
do not
clear. Bad
rejoin.
things will happen when you say that.
I could do it for some rain right now. I wouldn't mind that.
I just hope
I
that
packed the
I can
tires
catch
this
up.
time. But yeah.
Oh.
I just hope that Holden gets a penalty.
Didn't he? Was that Holden?
Or-
No, it was Jabo.
Now Holden should get a penalty for not waiting for GTO.
He
He
waited
for
for me, which was the car he hit. I don't know what happened to GTO. He was
Yeah,
coming
me
on the
neither.
scene.
I think GTO
Yeah.
just went on the throttle too early, to be honest. At least that is what it looked from my perspective out.
And the thing with it was, you know that thing I said I was doing in the first corner, like braking way too late and going down to the apex and just about making it? I basically did that, but he like backed out. Like if he went just to try and go through the corner normally, I would have just slotted in behind him. But it's the fact he backed out and then I went to overtake him. I'm like, right, fair enough. And then it was like, yeah, when I tried to get out of the corner, he was like, nope. And I was backwards.
Holy shit, if you cut the inside at the first at the
Plasma 1.
no, the Ascara chicane.
Yeah, the first part of it.
First, yeah. If you cut that, you get an instant 3-second penalty.
Ouch.
I was too scared to go there because of the curbs, never mind the penalty.
Yeah, the curbs are fucking lethal. Could have like not been on the racing line, but thanks. At least you let me through without murdering me.
I got 3 laps to close in 4.5 seconds to hold it. Can I do it?
He's holding on to that P7. But I don't think he'll be holding on to that clean race bonus.
funny, huh?
No, it really doesn't. What is funny is you crashing.
Yeah, you had that already.
You're a lot better for that second thing. Keep thinking you're overtaking. Someone's just blue flag after blue flag.
Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag.
I would really love to see a multi-class race with tier 1 and tier 2.
A multi-class
Thanks,
race.
Mr. Sean.
Yeah, like in one lobby.
It's alright, he blocked me too.
No, I really said thanks for letting me through and not for blocking me. There's nothing you can do about it when you run into him in the corner.
Could have taken a
Just
wider
ram
line.
him. Could just ram him off.
Ooh, almost lost it. 2 more laps. Come on, hard tires, you can do 2 more laps.
Oh yeah, easy.
You pitted later than me,
Did I?
I think.
I don't know. Not sure.
God, this race is fucking shit.
Sorry.
No, I mean my driving.
That's just a skill issue.
Almost got curbed by the Ascara chicane.
I'll get you out of this turn 1 with my half a second of better acceleration.
Oh my god. Time for the lap from hell. Because my rear tyres are so fucked.
Oh, you got a really good parabolic actually, I might not be able to do it.
Keep calm, breathe.
And crash. Not that I haven't crashed. I'm just predicting MS's fate.
So much advantage there, like that one little bit of road's just like half a second, no matter what.
Yeah,
Come on, MS, unleash those ponies.
I'm not psycho.
Time to unleash those ponies and crash. Well, couldn't even catch Tesla.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, I survived this guy.
Well done, Michael.
If you waited after this corner, you would have gotten me. Absolutely.
And if it didn't crash,
Oh,
like 3 times, oh, I'm doing the same thing.
You had the same moment as me.
Yeah. Yes.
well.
Yeah, I
was
can also say
amazing.
that if I didn't have that one massive crash, but who knows what would have happened. Probably Nessie would have crashed into me at some point.
Yeah.
Well, going by our actual racing record against each other, it's actually you that's crashed into me more. In fact, I don't even think I've ever crashed into you in a race, have I?
I don't think so.
Whereas I think I can recall 3 incidents from you. Le Mans
Yeah.
last year.
I didn't
High-speed
count,
ring.
but yeah, possibly.
high-speed ring this year and the Nordschleife this year.
I definitely should have hit at the end of lap 8. Could have done an extra lap on those hards and shouldn't have done an extra lap on the fucking
No,
thing.
Dennis, I only love to hit you on track. Okay.
Alright, where's the congratulations, well done stuff?
All the times when the stream that nobody watched. Bye.
Huh? Why didn't... Okay. Oh,
What?
you're already out of the lobby. Well, congratulations, Nessie.
Oh, I always leave instantly. In DRFS, I did that a lot. In the season that I won. Just didn't even stay for chit-chat, just bye. I won, see you later.
Oh, I didn't get to save the replay.
Oh, I didn't either.
I saved it, but I don't know if I can upload it.
Yeah.
Probably can't upload it, but did say that.
Let's see. Let's see if I can try and upload it.
Well, I'm going to switch rooms. Party chat. See you next time, guys.
See ya.
See you later.
So yeah. Well, that went shit.
Where did you finish?
On the
7th.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if I can upload this thing. It probably won't let me.
Definitely could do with crashing less, but the pace, if your pace wasn't affected by crashing like every race. Just like take it back a step and just, yeah, try and not crash. Because you're going as fast as any of us at some point, but yeah.
Well, actually, I didn't even do a 33 in that race. I don't think. Barely even touched the game this week, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yet at the same time, I had that race with Tidgeny earlier this week.
Yeah. That was
Doesn't
nice.
even feel like it was this week though, because so much has happened since.
Like
I
one
got a
lucky,
new job.
lucky
I
few
got a new
catch
job
alive.
on. I got a new job on. Well, I landed the job on Tuesday, but I started on Thursday. And then I've got 2 days off, and then back in on Wednesday. It's 4 days on, 2 days off. Yeah, this file won't upload. It's just been stuck on 5%. It'll probably stay on 5% for a while, then go to like 50 and then say an error. Are you in the DRFS lobby now?
Yeah, there's like 6 cars. Do you
Let
want to
me
join?
guess, Emma, you... Nah.
Yeah, Pegasus.
Let me guess, it's you, F1, MS, Lex, and
RJ Cool.
GTO? Is RJ Cool in there?
Yeah.
RJ Cool,
Well, you did get it
Right.
right, apart from guessing GTO, which you got beaten to a punch with. So you guessed them all.
I didn't think RJ Cool would be on, considering that he's just recently had issues.
Connection, or just doesn't like the game?
No. Like
Skill
health
issue.
issues.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah,
Skill.
that's...
Yeah, he's he messaged me a couple of days ago, or yesterday actually, saying that he'd been quiet. He'd been quiet recently because he's not been too healthy, as he had a blood clot that exploded and went to his lungs.
Who?
That
Are
sounds
we
terrible.
talking
RJ?
RJ Cool.
about? Oh.
and he had shortness of breath and he was sick a few times. It gave him heart issues, but the doctors gave him medicine to take for the next 3 months. But he seems like he's in better order now. But...
Yeah, well, I guess it's good to see him racing. I guess he might be hopefully recovering if we're lucky.
Yeah, well, he's obviously still like fit enough to play. But I mean, I'm gonna assume that he's not on his wheel. And I'm still stuck on 5%. Oh my god, this game
Lex
is not.
Lex just said the tire wear is wrong. It's the best description I've heard of the tire wear change. It's just wrong. I like that.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
I am gonna wish you all a good night and good luck,
Okay.
Flapjack.
Cheers. Hopefully I can redeem myself.
Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully the replay and such can be shared as well. But to be honest, I am also getting a bit sick about this game. It's just all
Yeah,
the quirks and whatever.
this last update has taken the most adjusting for me. The rest of them I could kind of get, but this one's just like whoa. Maybe the first
Well, the
update when they had,
tire.
yeah, well, it and other things I guess, but yeah, it's I've never had an update that I've struggled to like adjust, and I'm definitely struggling to adjust to this. I
don't
have
know if
gone,
it's just me,
yeah.
but I feel like I feel like I'm one of the only people that likes the tire wear model.
It definitely hasn't helped me. I feel like I was probably one of the better ones at saving tires out of this before, but now I'm really struggling, like, so. But yeah.
I don't think I'm great at actual tire saving, but I'm good at driving on worn tires. I'd say that's the only thing I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, because I am kind of getting on those worn tires and still trying to drive flat out and spinning all the time at the minute. It's the way the grip
Yeah, you
goes
saw-
off, like, because when the grip goes off now, it goes off like a cliff, like very quickly, but it takes a while
Well, you
to get
saw-
to that
you
stage.
Yeah.
You're like
You saw
perfectly
how
quick.
you saw how I drove the Beetle in the Nations Cup races.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's probably the best proof of how I can drive with fucked up tires.
Yeah, and it wasn't the
Uh,
right car to choose in terms of the tire wear. That was probably one of its bigger weaknesses. And you still managed
Yeah.
to do the strategy
I
that
mean,
the
it
DRC does.
yeah. I mean, it probably helped that I was in lobbies that I could actually compete in.
Mm.
But
I hope I can compete a bit more seriously next season.
well,
Anyway.
we have to shoot F1 first.
Higher hitman.
I mean,
But anyway,
Yeah, higher
good
hitman.
night. And
Night.
Good
I'll
night.
see you guys next week.
See you next Tuesday, but
Tuesday.
see you next Tuesday is another way of just saying the word cunt.
oh yeah, it's like a
Sorry,
British saying. It's like someone
Yeah.
says, "See you next Tuesday." It's just like, yeah,
Am I-
that's someone being posh and trying to act like they
Am
hate
I-
you or something.
Am I too not English to understand this joke?
Yes, you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on
it's-
that bombshell, good night. See ya.
Night.
See you later.
Yeah. There's actually an American metal band called See You Next Tuesday.
What's there?
Yeah.
They're laughing about Americans today in work, how fat they are, how they have cheese in cans. Everything's bigger over there. The size of their chicken breasts.
Well, I mean, like McDonald's are largest or they're small. So like they basically eat twice the amount that we do. Well, maybe even more than that. Maybe like 4 times the amount that the Brits do. And we eat like pigs too, to be honest.
Yeah.
we're pretty obese town, country, but
Yeah.
compared
It
to
was
Americans,
it was ironic because the guys who were complaining about the Americans were quite fat. The ones who sort of started it, and I'm kind of like the one skinny person sitting there going, "Yep, I agree."
yeah.
But Americans are like proper fat. I haven't seen that many English people that are like proper fat. Like, you know, you need kind of some sort of construction machine to like get them out of the house. You know. Are you washing dishes?
Yeah. No, I'm just making a drink.
All right, cool. Cool.
I had takeaway before, and now I just need lots of water.
Alright, makes you thirsty. What'd you have? McDonald's?
No. I just went to a fish and chips place around the corner. But
That sounds nice. Yeah.
no, but I got but I didn't get fish. I got a burger, chips, and the battered sausage.
That's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah. I would do that as well. I go in there and get like a pasta pap, but if I want a proper meal, I'm like, oh, this isn't enough. So then I order like onion rings and like two battered sausages or something. And then you're sitting there like, I'm not going to eat half of this.
Oh, I always eat all of it.
Yeah.
Try and get my money's worth.
Money's worth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've got a mate who, if he goes to the shop and buys a shit ton of food, he'll then sit there and just eat all of it. Like, even if he gets way too much, he just has to finish everything because he wants to get his money's worth. But, like, why do you have to eat it all in one sitting? Like, I think he got himself, like, a hot dog from, like, because at our uni that we went to, there was a thing where you could just get hot dogs from the side of the shop counter.
Mm.
And then he got, like, I think he got, like, M&Ms or something. Then he got crisps as well, but, like, large crisps. Don't remember which kind he got. Probably, like, McColl's or something. I think he got a sandwich as well. And he ate all of it in one sitting while we were just sat in our mate's room. And we were just looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
Probably didn't offer you anything either. It's just like, it's all for me.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you're at uni, you kind of you can afford to be more selfish.
Yeah, you have excuse, but yeah.
God,
I remember like living with students and like, you know, when you're leaving at the end, they're all like arguing over who has to pay a bigger percentage of the electric bill. I'm just like, just fucking split it 4 ways. Stop trying to say that you didn't use electric. Fuck up, pay it. It's the craziest thing.
I think it was lucky for me that it was just more on a deposit thing from like individually. So like everyone pays some kind of deposit.
Yeah.
It varies depending on where you live. Like how you pay for shit is different everywhere.
I do know that based off what Lex did, Lex like the tire wear's wrong. It actually was wrong, the setting. Mercy had it in the wrong setting. He's also got it on the wrong time of day setting because the sun shouldn't be setting. It's going to be black during the race. Yep, that's fun. Yeah.
So you're going to be in the lobby a lot longer than expected.
Yeah, as well. And I've got to get up for work tomorrow. I've got to be in work for 7, so yeah, it's not very good.
Well, at least you don't have to wake up when I have to wake. Wait, when do you actually wake up?
4:30 or 5.
Oh, right, okay, so...
Yeah, I like to get myself ready before work, like, you know, I like to have a bit of a morning before I go in. I'm also
What do you do, just go on the PlayStation?
Have a cup of tea and a smoke or something. I wouldn't go on the PlayStation that early. No. But yeah, I just conditioned myself for the day.
I remember when I was still in ADEC a year ago, sometimes I got up at 4 in the morning just to do a bit of practice.
Yeah. No, I would like to do that. I know you're not in the group, but Dirt 2 has this Portuguese guy called Lilium, and he is like godly quick. Like, he's like Plux level quick, but in Dirt. You know what I mean?
He's Portuguese.
Yeah.
I know who. I know the name William. I've seen him in some of the chats, but
Yeah. He's liveries. He's put a few liveries. Yeah.
I just assumed he was British.
No, he's Portuguese, and he does his streams, but he does them like 6 o'clock in the morning for his rallies, and that's not practicing. That's like doing the proper rally. Like, he gets up before work, does his rally, and then goes to work. You know, and yeah, he gets some of his better results then as well. So must be something to it. But yeah,
that's odd.
Yeah.
When I used to care about my driver rating on GT Sport, my path to getting A+ was very slow and steady. It was always wait until a race C combo that I think I might be decent at comes up. Set a quali time first moment that it opens, and then just do 1 or 2 races, and then that's it. And then also, when this account used to just be my alt account, which effectively it's an alt account that became a main account, what I used to do was I would go on this account to do dailies, and then keep doing the races until most of the dirty and really fast drivers stopped racing. Then I would go on to my
non-social hours.
Then I would go on my main account and do as many races as possible, trying to get at least second, but first being the main goal, obviously. But basically, trying not to finish lower than P2 in any race. And yeah. That's how I slowly got to A+, and then as soon as I got to A+, I never did a daily on that account ever again.
Just crashed into Mercer at like 210 miles an hour. I'm not pole, MS is pole, which is pretty well done. But I didn't tune the car this week, so yeah, whereas for everyone has tuned the car. Okay.
How long has that been in quali?
Oh, way too long.
Yeah. Trying to work out if there's something that I've not... Which Tokyo track is this? Oh, fuck. I've not seen South inner loop in any sport mode race yet. Or outer loop, for that matter, actually.
Yeah, Tokyo's... It's because they're still trying to figure out Tokyo. Don't know what to do with it. Because if you put it on now, everyone's going to have fucking full damage within half a lap because they've just nicked the wall. And then, yeah, it's going to lead to more damage because your car is going to have stupid steering. They can't do Tokyo now. It would be a total disaster with the way the game is right now.
That is a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, this is kind of like Gran Turismo Sport, though. It literally did take them like 2 years before they figured out something like half decent. So I do believe give this a couple of years and they might figure out where they need to be. It just takes them a lot longer than we would like. You know?
Because they're shit.
Because they're shit, yeah. But, you know, all games get away with that these days. It's not just Gran Turismo. It's this whole live service. It's what the developers want because it means they get to release shit and just, like, yeah, try and hook you in over time rather than actually making a decent game. And we're the ones who buy the game when it first comes out, and we're the suckers who have to do all the beta testing for everyone else.
Yeah.
My car is a bullet in a straight line. It's all straight line speed, my car. Can't tune the downforce, can't tune the power too much, but you can mess around with the ECE and the power restrictor. And then try and make crazy suspension to make the PP work. This Bugatti is a silly car though to do a series on.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I decided not to take part.
Yeah, one of, yeah.
And just the fact that I just don't really care that much for the DRFS anymore at the moment.
Yeah, it's one of the more neglected series, I think. Still has a good turnout, but yeah.
I mean, it's just the. I mean, it's just the fact that the tuning on this is so fucked because of the whole PP system, and it doesn't make sense. They should scrap it, and
this season,
and we should not be tuning cars to the PP system. We should be tuning cars based on a power limit.
Yeah, because the PP system doesn't work. We've had to change our setups 3 times this season because they've changed the update, which has changed the PP of our cars, and we have to completely redo our setups because of that. It's not because of making your car quicker, it's because the game's just like, oh, you have to do a do-over, and you're like, right.
Like,
You know.
so, like, unless like...
What if you like
is it Boss that makes up the rules for this?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I mean, he should stop fondling geese and actually realize that the PP system doesn't work, and
he
just
changed
go by power.
He changed the tire settings halfway through the season, and then I actually went to him and said, look, if you change these to these settings, I'm just go one stop, and I did. And and I was like, there's no need to like react and like half the tire wear, but he decided to do that, and yeah, now I'm just one stop in these races, even though they were designed to be 2 stops, like comfortable 2 stops. But yeah, now they're 1 stop races. The 2 retro boys have obviously got a tune together this week. They're the ones sticking with me. F1's like quite a bit behind us. And yeah, I stopped giving them my tune 2 weeks ago. Not intentionally, but yeah, like today I meant to give them the tune, but I'm like, oh shit, I'm in work, and I just remembered too late and couldn't send him over the tune. But yeah, if I gave him the tune, he'd probably be winning.
I'm sure he won't want to send you an anthrax letter, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, don't tell me there's rain in this.
I was actually kind of sticking with him, but I was literally pushing the mediums way too far. If I pitted on lap 8, I might have stood a chance at trying to sort of compete with him, because when I was right behind him, like a second behind him, he had a 3-second time penalty, and
yeah.
If I just pitted the lap before, would have been fine. But yeah, so stupid. Like, it's because I was so close to him. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just, no point in pitting now because I could overtake him. But yeah, I definitely put the tires too far.
I feel like I'm one of the only people that likes the tyre rules. The tyre changes, sorry. The tyre model changes.
It's also rule changes as well, mandatory pit stops and DRSL and stuff, but that did work for me in the 370Z race.
Oh, I don't mind tyre rules. Yeah, you were right about Tokyo, actually.
Yeah.
Because I just did the tried to do the one of the World Circuit event things, and yeah, I slightly
After 5
touched the
minutes,
barrier.
yeah.
I slightly touched the barrier after one corner, and yeah.
Like, I
Instant
remember...
damage.
I love Tokyo, but I haven't driven Tokyo since this damage update. Oh yeah, and that's not just the only reason why I don't like this update. It's that the damage model is really annoying. It's just not, it's just wrong. And if you actually pay attention, it tells you have damage that you just don't have, and that's just embarrassing. Like, you'll get damage, and you're like, I damaged the front of my car, and it's like, no, you damaged the side of your car, and you're like, you fucking blind, game. Like, I know what part of the car I put in a wall, you know.
Yeah.
How do you not?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's the problem with this. That's the problem with this game, really, is the damage model. I think that's the biggest problem with the gameplay right now.
I think it'd be better without it, and just say that, oh yeah, we don't think it's important, it's all about the racing. But yeah, and they've turned off contact penalties as well. So. But yeah, they do it regularly. They're always at it. Every couple of weeks, they turn it off, and then they turn it on a couple of weeks there, and then they turn it off again.
It's
like, make up your mind. It's exactly what it's like. Yeah, they're constantly at that switch. They're constantly at, oh, maybe this will fix it.
I mean, they could.
Helicopters everywhere, free helicopters basically in one corner. I seen there.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, the helicopters going around the track around like a script, and then they start glitching out and stuff. The air zones in this game are so fucking busy. This is way busier than real life. If you had an airspace this busy in real life, you know, not even like broadcasted events are this busy.
Seriously, who the fuck made up the PP system?
It doesn't work either. Like, have you seen some of the exploits you can do? Like, you can get a Tomahawk that's 500 PP right now.
Yeah.
So obviously the system just doesn't work. If you can get a Tomahawk to 500 PP, it's not a system.
Remember when we had race C? Remember we had race B in Deep Forest at the start when this game first came out, and people were using because there was a power limit. But what was it? What it was the hybrid Peugeot road car was suddenly being used because
the
L7,
L27, yeah,
that's the one, because it could bypass the power because of the hybrid.
Yeah, which is so obvious. It's so obvious. It's like, yeah, put a horsepower limit on it, but you forgot about the fucking cars you let in with hybrid, which doesn't show up in your horsepower settings. They could make it so that the hybrid actually showed the representative horsepower produced, but they don't. But yeah,
I just overtook Tidgeny. Well, his AI car.
I've got F1 trying to go with me here on this one-stop strategy. He has been listening to my pro tips. I don't even know if I'll make the one-stop in this one though. Actually, yeah, I will. I'll just put a lap earlier and then just, yeah.
What track are you on?
Barcelona.
Oh. That amazing track. With or without the chicane?
With, thank God. It's my best corner. The chicane's my best corner. I seen that track. I did one lap of it. Yeah. I always gain so much time for that final chicane because I just go over the curbs. Like, I've gotten so well used to driving over the curbs with the curb in the middle of my car. And that's how you drive through it in this game. And The rest of the track is like I'm average, but that chicane is like, yeah, I just know how to do it. I think when I started trying that was back with the Toyota FT1 and Gran Turismo Sport, and it just kept going into this game. But yeah, I did one lap.
Of all cars, the FT1, which was probably one of the worst cars around that track.
And it does have a problem with that chicane as well. So I picked a really difficult car to learn it with, and then I just did it to the point where, yeah, it was perfect. And then, yeah. That's kind of how it went.
I'm okay at Catalunya on this game compared to GT Sport.
Yeah, I reckon if we did Catalunya and no chicane, you'd be significantly quicker than I am. But just adding the chicane, I think evens us.
Last corner.
Yeah.
I love the no chicane.
Yeah, it makes the last corner like, yeah.
Well, that last corner was one that I've always wanted to be put in the game.
Yeah.
For ages. Because
I can't do too.
It was like, well, I just like remember when it got introduced in 2007. I just thought, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, why would that? Like, I don't understand. Like, they think, oh, having that chicane will increase overtaking. I don't think I've ever seen an overtake of that chicane in real life.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like, it doesn't help anything.
I mean, Herman Tilke, are you on drugs?
This is probably one of his tracks. It's just the sim, every track's his track.
Well, he didn't design the track, but he designed that corner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Catalunya was built in the early 90s.
I love the way we all just
for a long time.
Take it for granted that Tilke is good at, designing circuits, because he gets all the jobs. But there's no guarantee he's actually good.
He's produced some great tracks, but he's produced some fucking shit ones too.
Maybe the great tracks are the city tracks where he doesn't really have a choice.
The only one of those I'd say that is a great city track is Baku.
You did Baku?
Yes.
Ah.
Baku's awesome. I love that track.
It is, yeah.
It's one of my one of the tracks that I really wish was on this game. I'd love to drive back. I'd love to drive Baku in a non-open wheel car, just to see what would happen.
You can in this F1 game. You can drive like the road cars, but it's really
there's
weird.
The road cars, but you have to be really careful driving those.
Yeah,
it's not quite the same.
Don't get that game myself.
But imagine doing daily races at Baku. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Mainly for turn 8. I'd do it mainly for turn 8 because that's one of the best corners ever designed.
I would prefer it to Tokyo, and Tokyo is the closest you go get to something like that, especially like the side flip.
Well, that's why I when I made that Mercedes F1 race last year, I wanted something as close to Baku that I could get, and that's why I ended up with South Inner Loop.
Yeah.
In all honesty, originally I wanted to. My original plan was I wanted to replicate the Group 3 race that was in FIA a while before then. But do it in a non-Group 3 car. So what I was actually wanting to do was use the Renault RS01, the Group X version, but I wanted to have my own fuel and tyre settings rather than the default settings. But then Mercer wouldn't allow it. But nowadays, of course, we're actually allowed to use our own settings.
Yeah. That sounds weird, actually, that you weren't allowed to, because I thought that was always a thing. It's just we hadn't really done it before.
No, he wouldn't let me. I think he only realised the moment he decided to stupidly make the fuel to ×5. The season that Q8 joined us.
RJ is trying to do his best to help out Lex, but just battling me for like, I don't know. We were like cut back in each other, corner after corner in the last sector there of Spain. It's like this is going to end in tragedy, but it didn't. So yeah, happy days.
I don't think RJ really crashes into people. So.
No. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, just let me overtake you so I can run away. And then I end up causing accidents.
I'd say RJ is one of the cleanest people I've ever raced against.
Yeah.
Like, by quite a long way. I mean, so's Lex, to be fair.
Former teammates.
Yes, but I spent like a lot of time in party chats with them. Like middle of the week. We used to have a routine where we'd practice on like a Wednesday and we'd get in a group chat together, like party chat.
Yeah.
And bear in mind Cartman was with us as well. So it was us four, like together in one chat a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Cartman was probably the most serious of all of us, ironically.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Given his username.
Is that why he named it Cartman? Because he likes South Park?
What?
Is that why he named it Cartman? Because he likes South Park?
Yes.
Ah.
Although he knows a lot less about South Park than me.
Yeah. I knew nothing about that show. My girlfriend keeps bringing it up, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot take part in this conversation. I am a complete, like, noob at this. But yeah. Yeah,
it's
Lex
just
should
funny
be
because the most common thing Cartman would say is, Nessie, what is your optimal? Talking about lap time. Every fucking week. What is your optimal?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see breakboard. I don't think you were in the RTT then, but there was a race at Monza where he basically could not see the brake board, braked way too late, just missed me and absolutely KO'd Jules.
Ah. That's not good.
You can see it on MS's stream, because MS was around us when it happened. It was very funny. But like, I remember I do what I usually do where I look behind when I'm braking and just turning in to just check where everybody is. The first thing I see when I look back is just the front of Cartman's car coming at like 200 miles an hour.
Standard.
It was fucking terrifying.
As he flies past, like, what's your optimal? Yeah. Miss Racing with Cartman, like, it's a very particular way of driving. It's obviously very clean, but it's just the elegance of the way he tries to get the car through corners. Have to appreciate it.
Yeah.
A very flowing kind of driving style.
He's like the polar opposite of me.
Yeah, your driving style's nowhere near like over the top aggressive. Um. Don't
Yeah,
fuck up
but
turn
it's
one.
more my throttle inputs a lot of the time. Although I'm a lot smoother than I used to be, but a lot of the time back in GT Sport, I used to just stab the throttle constantly, like Senna.
Yeah, but that's it's good in particular cars that, and I think that's what's always said when people talk about that driving style. Like those turbo cars of that era, they did not have progressive throttle. You really had to feel the turbo to like get when it kicked in, and you had to do
Probably
what
it's
the technique he was doing and stuff like that. It's
probably
yeah,
why I was good. It's probably why I was good in certain road cars.
yeah,
Because I remember, for example, the
and you find
R34 the R34 Skyline. For some reason, I was very good in that car. I don't know why. And the
it's
AC,
a turbo E car for
the,
sure.
the Shelby Cobra in DRFS that we used, I was good in that car straight away. I don't think that's a turbo though, or is it? Isn't that not naturally aspirated, that car?
What car again?
The Shelby Cobra.
Supercharged probably.
Well, anyway, I was good in that car straight away.
Yeah.
In DRFS, I pretty much dominated that season. I won 6 races,
Yeah.
which I'll never dominate a season like that ever again.
I think the most dominant season I had in DRFS was in that fucking F1500T. That was definitely my fucking car. I think I did win every race, but I didn't enter one race. So I won 7 out of 8. Didn't enter one of the races, and Mr. Sean won that one.
Well, my season was kind of weird because I quit the first 2 races and then I won the rest of the season.
Yeah. It's kind of like my DRSL championship that I won. Just catch them by surprise at the end.
It's basically
Sneak
similar
up.
to trying to think of an example. Vettel didn't win in 2009, but he basically didn't finish the first 2 races and then went on to be Botton's nearest challenger, while being in a not as quick car.
I
Probably would have.
Yeah.
He probably would have won in 2009 if he didn't have all them bloody mechanical failures that year.
At the minute, F1, we've got maybe 2 laps left. At the minute, it looks like F1 has a good 5-7 second gap to Lex, and he's just done it off of a pretty average, like 1 stop. But the fact is, everyone else 2 stopped. So, yeah, this is good. I'm happy with this.
On to Bottle Job. Is he not racing this season?
No. He's not racing. He's gone to the A deck. He's putting a lot of effort into the A deck with beating Blue at the minute. But yeah, last season was his last
is he ahead
for a while.
of Blue? Is he ahead of Blue right now?
He's on 148 and Blue's on 152 or something like that. I think the last count.
Well,
And Blue's not happy because of the controller changes. That's something too. Like all the controller players have this like slow turning motion where they turn in.
I have noticed that, but to be honest, I've adapted to it. I've not really complained about it.
All right, okay. I haven't even touched the controller, so I wouldn't know. But from the way from the way Blue was describing it's the car doesn't turn.
I noticed it first when I was doing Race C at Catalunya on my American account. My first experience of the last corner was, oh shit, why is it not turning? And into the gravel.
Lesson learned, but though, and that's the key part.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
You the only way you can learn to adapt to something like that is to actually make the mistake.
Yeah, and then when the more I think about it, I'm like, you know, you can get around like not having sharp steering by just like, you know, pedal tricks. You know what I mean? And or like gas and brake tricks. It's just about changing your driving style to focus on a different element of driving.
Well, I naturally have quite a let's say I tend to almost oversteer even in understeery cars. That's why you see me do throttle and brake a lot, like at the same time.
Yeah, that is something I find it difficult to wrap my head around.
Well, not everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do it. Like it depends on your actual style of driving.
And the thing I find it would be useful for me in like
it takes a while to get used to it as well. It took me about a week to really grasp it.
I have
then
to
I realized
you
don't really want to do it on slow corners unless you're in a car that's really unstable.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do it like every time for the sake of it. Like you don't want to create understeer in a car that's already got understeer. So,
I mean, I find
like doing it in an FF car would be stupid, unless it's like got a really unstable rear.
Yeah. I find like in Dirt 2, I don't know. That's what I was thinking with the braking technique you're talking about. I'm thinking, that would probably be more for FFs, but yeah, maybe not. Because like in Dirt 2, you have the strong difference between like FFs and mid rears and stuff. The mid rears are slow. You know, they're not going to win the rallies, but sometimes you have to do that class. That's the class I'm ridiculously good at. Is the rear wheel drive, front engined cars you shouldn't be rallying kind of thing, because you have to be so light on the steering wheel. But in braking, you can't brake fully. You have to trail brake all the time. And that's, I think, where my strengths come in whenever you've got a car that needs to be trail braked all the time. Like, you can never brake fully, otherwise the car will, like, spin round on you. And very light steering, too. I can catch a lot of counter steer. I feel like I'm very good at catching counter steer. Like, and some cars just force you to do that. Like, so but those cars aren't typically that powerful in Gran Turismo, so if I'm doing like a GR3 or GR4, those cars aren't going to be that useful because they're going to have like tire wear, and they're not going to be useful. But in other games you see it, like in Dirt 2 when it forces you to use the class where those cars are in it, like the old Escorts and stuff, the old Mark II Escorts, really like those. M1 Pro car was one of my favourites in Dirt 2. But okay, so F1 finished like 4th, so his tyres did run off at the end. I won by like 20 seconds. I'm going to give him my tune next week and see if he can win. He probably will.
Who finished second and third?
Lex, RJ. Those two had a tune this race, I'm telling you. They were like on my bumper the whole first stint. It was when the second stint, and they 2 stopped and I 1 stopped. So, and they could have 1 stopped. It's just it is the way it is.
I don't think Lex is very good at managing tires or fuel.
Fuel. In this Beetle, the fuel doesn't matter. The car makes it to the end anyway. So.
Oh yeah, true. But like he is pretty bad at saving tires, and he's on a wheel as well.
Yeah. Okay.
RJ's very smooth compared to Lex, but Lex is usually quicker.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I swear, like I watched the races earlier in the season. Lex and RJ don't overtake each other from what I've seen in the replays. They just stand in line and they're just as fast as each other. It's just like, because in the first like race or two, me and F1 basically ended up crashing into each other, and that nearly cost us the race to Mr. Sean. Whereas you have Lex and RJ there just sitting behind each other, and they're just solid result. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that did make me think, oh, I wish I was a bit more like them. I wish I just waited behind F1 or something in round 1 or 2. But
Well,
yeah.
I remember if I'm behind either of them during a race because I'm recovering from an incident, I'm usually flashing my headlights at them, going, "I'm quicker, let me through."
Yeah, and they usually probably would get out of the way for you in Cartman, I imagine. So yeah,
Eventually,
yeah.
what was it now? There was a race in Brands Hatch in this Shelby Cobra where I went off the track from starting P2. Bear in mind, there was only 8 of us in the lobby anyway, and fell all the way to last. I remember.
I'm going to end my stream now as well, just seeing as I'm in the menus. But yes, that was.
I didn't even realise you were streaming.
I just continued it from DRSL.